the tale of the brave little tortoise and the enchanted river. After Tula's heroic journey to save the baobab tree, he became a beloved figure in Karuba Village. The animals, who once doubted his courage, now admired him for his bravery. Tula returned to his quiet life, always willing to help wherever needed. But little did he know, another adventure was waiting. One sunny morning, while strolling by the river, Tula noticed something alarming. The river was drying up. What was once a lively stream had become a trickle, barely enough for the animals to drink. The fish struggled, and the reeds along the banks withered. Tula rushed to the elders. "The river is drying up. Without water, the village will suffer," he said. Kumo the lion and the other elders listened with concern. "We must find the source of the problem," said Kumo. A team was formed to investigate: the clever monkey, the mighty elephant, and the wise old owl. As they prepared to leave, Tula stepped forward. "I would like to join," he said, despite knowing others might doubt him because of his size. To his surprise, the elders didn't laugh. "You've already proven your bravery," said the wise old owl. "You are more than welcome." The group set off upstream, following the river toward the mountains. The farther they went, the narrower the river became. Along the way, they saw thirsty animals and drooping plants. Tula felt a growing urgency. After a long trek, they reached a canyon where the river's source should have been. But instead of a flowing spring, they found a huge stone blocking the entrance of a cave. Water only trickled from the edges, far too little to keep the river full. "Who could have placed such a heavy stone here?" wondered the elephant, trying to push it. But even with his strength, it didn't budge. Suddenly, a deep voice rumbled. "Who dares disturb my rest?" A massive crocodile emerged from the shadows, his scales glowing like a sunset. "I am Kanu, the guardian of the Enchanted River. This stone was placed to protect the magic waters. Only the worthy can move it." The animals hesitated. "The river is drying up," said Tula, stepping forward. "Without it, the village will suffer. How can we prove our worth?" Kanu's eyes glinted with curiosity. "You are bold for such a small creature. I will set you 3 tasks, complete them, and I will move the stone." Tula agreed, and Kanu gave him the first task. "Bring me the golden leaf from the tallest tree in the enchanted forest. But beware, for magical bees guard it fiercely." The group hurried to the enchanted forest, where the towering tree stood. As they neared, the buzzing grew louder. The bees swarmed around the top, protecting their treasure. "I will distract the bees," said the monkey. "Tula, climb and get the leaf." The monkey swung from branch to branch, drawing the bees away. Tula climbed slowly and carefully. The higher he went, the stronger the wind blew, but he didn't look down. At the top, he found the shimmering golden leaf. Grasping it gently in his mouth, he climbed back down. Tula presented the leaf to Kanu, who was clearly impressed. "You have passed the first task," he said. "Now for the second. Retrieve the silver pebble from the bottom of the deepest pool in the Whispering Gorge, but beware of the whirlpool." At the Whispering Gorge, the pool's swirling currents made diving dangerous. Tula saw a sturdy vine nearby and tied one end to a rock, wrapping the other around his shell. "Pull me up if the current becomes too strong," he told the elephant. Tula plunged into the pool, swimming against the whirlpool's pull. At the bottom, nestled between 2 rocks, lay the silver pebble. He grabbed it and tugged the vine. The elephant pulled him up just as the whirlpool began to drag him down. Tula handed the pebble to Kanu. "You have completed the second task," said the guardian, clearly impressed. "Now for the third and final challenge. Find the Heartstone, hidden deep within the dark cavern of shadows. But beware of illusions that can lead even the bravest astray." The dark cavern was a twisting maze of tunnels and eerie shadows. Tula entered cautiously, using his magic staff to light the way. Strange shapes danced on the walls, forming monsters and traps. Remembering Kanu's warning about illusions, he ignored the frightening images and kept walking. At last, he reached a small chamber where the Heartstone glowed softly. Just as he picked it up, the shadows whispered, "You are lost, little tortoise. You will never find your way out." Tula took a deep breath and tapped his staff 3 times. Its light grew brighter, pushing back the darkness and revealing the true path out of the cavern. With the Heartstone in his possession, he returned to Kanu. Kanu gazed at Tula with great respect. "You have proven your worth beyond measure," he said. You have a heart as strong as the mightiest lion and a spirit as deep as the river itself." With that, Kanu moved the great stone, and water rushed forth, filling the river. The animals of Karuba rejoiced, and Tula, the brave little tortoise, was once more a hero. From that day on, whenever there was a problem too big for others, they would seek Tula, the bravest tortoise in the land, knowing even the smallest of creatures could overcome the greatest challenges. The end.